Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jasper High School Baseball here on 18 WJTS. I'm Kurt Gooksell. Tonight, the Wildcats of Jasper at home to face the modern-day Wildcats in SIAC play. The Wildcats 3-1 in the league. The modern-day Wildcats are 0-4. Jasper 12-1 overall. After winning 2 on Saturday in the Jasper Invitational, beat Columbus East 7-0 in the morning game. Came back to pace Martinsville 11-1 in 6 innings behind an 11-hit attack. Kai Kuntz had 4 of those hits, including a home run and 4 RBIs to back the pitching of Jackson Whitsitt, who went to 3-0 on the season with 6 innings of 2-hit, 1-run baseball. Tonight, senior Matt Wright goes on the hill for the Wildcats. He'll be opposed by Ethan Gooden of the modern-day Wildcats. We'll step aside. We'll have the lineups and opening pitch, Modern Day and Jasper, coming up next here on 18 WJTS Sports. Welcome back down with Ruxer Field. Matthew Wright on the hill for the Wildcats as he takes a 3-0 mark on the hill with a 3.32 ERA, his 6th appearance. His 4th start, 19 innings, 18 hits, 11 runs, 9 earned. He walked 5, struck out 16. Luke Mayer will lead things off for Steve Ricketts in the modern-day Wildcats. Here in the top of the first, Sitzman and Isaac Mayer to follow on a beautiful night out here at Ruxer Field. The first pitch of the SIAC ball game underway, a fastball that misses 1-0. Wright pitched last Tuesday night, went 5 1/3 of no-hit baseball at Bossy Field against Wrights. 5 2/3, 3 hits, 3 runs at the end. Gave up the 3-run homer there in the 6th. The 1-1 now to Mayer. Breaking ball that is in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Straight away in the outfield, Will Wallace even with the bag and off the line at third. This one punched foul up the third base line. Ryan Leik in left, Braden Giesler in center, Tyler Atkins in right. Wallace, Braxton Brosmer back in the lineup as shortstop. Andrew Noblet plays second. Cole Trevino at first, and Drew Bradley, as always, behind the Ruxer Field plate. Matthew wants a new baseball, and he will get that, and he'll work the 1-2 to Mayer. Again, modern day 0-4 in league play. Cats with another conference game Thursday night down on First Avenue at Central, taking on the Bears. The 1-2 from Wright, fouled away. One and two, Wright brings it home. Called third strike outside corner, 1 away, and we are off and running here in the first with a strikeout from Wright.
The catcher, number 11, Tyler Sitzman.
Here comes Sitzman, the catcher. Takes fastball low, barely a breeze toward left center field. A little warmer than Saturday night, that's for sure. The 1-0 pitch on the way. This one dots the outside corner. And the count squares at 1-1 to the modern-day catcher, Tyler Sitzman. Straight away in the outfield, he awaits the 1-1, slapped on the ground, and Noblet on the right side of the infield. He picks it up and throws on. And there are 2 down here. Isaac Mayer, the first baseman for Modern Day. Again, Castle off to the 4-0 league start with Wrights North Central joining Jasper at 3-1. So Wright out of the full wind, throws it home. Bounces into the dirt. Like fairly deep in the outfield and left. The 1-0 pitch, and it's fouled away straight back. Right winds and fires. Serves this one outside, and it's 2-1 here with Blake Curtis, the right fielder, on deck for the Wildcats. A 2-1 here. 3-1. Walked him.
Right fielder, number 10, Blake Curtis.
So Blake Curtis stands in for the Wildcats. Runner at first with 2 gone. First pitch into him is a strike. 0-1. Plateward. It's outside. 1-1 the count here. Plateward. That's low. Runner at first. They hold against him. The 2-1. Outside corner with a blistering fastball, and right 1 pitch away from getting out here. 2-2. Right comes to the set and brings it plateward. Called third strike outside corner. He strikes out 2 on the frame. The walk doesn't come back to hurt him. We have played through a half. Cats and the modern-day Wildcats in a 0-0 game. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more after this. We go to the bottom of the first. Modern day and the Wildcats. Modern-day Wildcats, too, I guess. Ryan Like will lead things off for Jasper here. Like, Giesler, and Drew Bradley here against Ethan Gooden on the hill for Modern Day. Drake Branson in left, Ethan Stoltz in center, Blake Curtis in right, Wells, Mayer, Schreiber, and Isaac Mayer the infield. Tyler Sitzman behind the plate. First pitch to Like, checks his swing, and it's 1-0. Cats hit at 347 coming in after that 11-hit game against Martinsville on Saturday night. The 1-0 is plateward to the Wildcat left fielder. Fastball misses. Cats will be at Jeffersonville tomorrow. You can see it later on at 10 right here on 18 on the turf. The 2-0, that's pumped in for a strike. Two and one, nobody on, nobody out. Ryan Like the hitter. Strike outside corner at the knees. Terry Gobert on the coaching line at third. Over at first, Jason Albrand for the Wildcats. Count even up at 2-2 to Like. Gooden, the right-hander, brings it home. Just a tad high, and it's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch to Like. Walked him, ball 4. So a leadoff walk there, and that'll bring up Braden Giesler. 324 hitter, no home runs, and 4 knocked in. Throw over, back in time. So Giesler, left-handed hitter, they hold against him, has that natural hole on the right side with the first baseman holding on. Giesler waits, here's the pitch, high fastball, and it's 1-0. Modern Day has that double play in order in the infield. Drew Bradley lurks on deck. Cats with a base runner here in the bottom of the first. Ethan Gooden comes home, runner takes off, or bluffs taking off. Now a throw down to first base, he gets back. Oh, Giesler at the plate, 1-1 the count. Gooden dangles that ball in his right arm, right hand. The 1-1, Giesler shortens up, pulls the bat back, and it's 2-1. Two and one, Giesler. Left-handed batter waits. Gooden brings it home. Fastball inside. And it is 3-1 to the Wildcat center fielder. Throw over, back once again. Gooden stares in, gets a sign from Sitzman. And we'll throw the 3-1 pitch to Giesler, hit on the ground to first, and it gets by the first baseman. The second baseman, Schreiber, tries to go over to smother, and it's an infield base hit. First and second for the Wildcats here in the first. Isaac Mayer tried to knock it down, but kept it in the infield. Schreiber went over to get it, but he could not do so. Here comes Drew Bradley at 447, a team leading 3 home runs and 17 knocked in. He homered in the game against Columbus East on Saturday in the morning game. Ian Wallace, who's up next, went back-to-back in the first inning. Gooden spins a breaking ball out, and it's 1-0. Cat runners at first and second. Some action on the bases here in the early going. Tuesday night baseball here from Ruxer Field. Gooden will come home. Fastball high. 2-0. Coach Steve Ricketts over there, the modern-day grad, USI catcher back in the day. Chatting with he and Brian Kirchhoff, the Wildcat pitching coach, some USI Eagles. Fastball, 3-0 to Bradley. Ricketts again stayed on the west side with his baseball. Played at modern day, and then at USI now the head coach, the 3-0. Bradley sees a fastball right down central for a strike, and it's 3-1. Modern day in that 2A sectional. It'll be played at Forest Park this year. Rangers, the new #1 team in 2A, as Bradley sees ball 4, and the bases are full of Jasper Wildcats here. The second walk of the inning by Gooden, and he's in a heap of trouble with nobody out as Lucas Tim will run at first base. Wallace will stand in, 306, 2 home runs, and 14 RBIs. So modern day, they're going to talk it over when their coach is coming out. It's not Ricketts. Cleanup hitter Will Wallace stands in. Wallace waits to get in. Like at third, Giesler at second, and Tim at first. So Wallace will get in here. Gooden trying to get a strikeout here. He'd love that. Just an out of any sort, probably. Third baseman Wells in on the grass and off the line at third for Wallace. Here's the pitch from Gooden. Fastball just a bit high. Modern Day's bench wanted that one. 1-0 here. Wallace trying to turn one around. Cats at every base. Gooden throws the 1-0 pitch to Wallace, and it dives low, 2-0. He's had some trouble finding the plate here in the early going. Two and 0. The kick and fire. 3-0. No place to put Wallace here. Mater Dei already with some bullpen action down the left field line here in the first. Nobody out, bases loaded. Wallace with a 3-0 count. Gooden fires it home. Walked him, and that walks in a run. Cats lead 1-0. Bases still loaded. RBI for Wallace. Third walk of the inning. And Cole Trevino, who's been hot, he had 2 hits and 2 knocked in the Martinsville game. 11-1, Cats won that on Saturday night. Wallace swings at the pitch. He will bounce out, and the runner comes in to score. Mater Dei had the force out at the plate and didn't cut him down. So Giesler comes in to score. Runners at second and third now on the RBI ground out. And Matthew Wright stands in. And the force out at the plate, obviously. Pitch into Wright is a strike, 0-1. So Wright will have 2 runs at least to take out with him. He'll try to pick up 2 more here. 0-1 to the Wildcat pitcher tonight. Gooden throws a fastball, misses. Tim at third, Wallace at second. Kai Kuntz waits on deck. Big gap in left center field, the 1-1 pitch. Wright shoots it down the right field line, and it's twisting foul in the right field bleachers, caught by a gentleman from Hayesville. The 1-2 outside. 2-2 now. Second and third, the break even to Wright. Missed. 3-2. Oh, he did call strike 3. Looked like he missed. Mater Dei's bench was going crazy. Thought it was strike 3, which it was. Gooden gets the strikeout, 2 gone. Now Kai Kuntz comes in at 500, 19 of 38 with 1 home run and 15 driven in. Fastball from Gooden out. It's for Brosmer, the shortstop. 2 across for the Cats, looking for more here. Gooden will wind and fire. Got in on his hands, might have hit his hands if he didn't swing at it. And it's 1-1. Next pitch is low. 2-0 Cats, bottom of the first. Next pitch, Kuntz, line drive, right center field. That will drive 2 home. Kuntz rounds first base, and he drives in 2 with the RBI, 2 RBI single. Cats lead 4-0, as they often say, walks will haunt, and they definitely did there as Kuntz drives in a couple with a 2 RBI single. Second hit of the game. And all 3 of the walks have come in to score. Andrew Noblet will bat here with the runner at first and 2 away. Gooden out of the stretch will come home. Fastball to Andrew, high, 1-0. Noblet got the win on Saturday night against Saturday morning against Columbus East, went all 7. No runs, 6 hits, 8 strikeouts in the game for Noblet as he pushed his mark to 4-0 on the season. Fastball pumped in at the knees for a strike, and the count evens at 1-1. Coons the runner at first. On deck, Tyler Atkins in that 9-hole for the Cats. He's been great down there. The 1-1 pitch. Misses 2-1. Gooden looks and brings it home. Fastball tails inside, 3-1. And the modern-day bullpen was up and running within the first 3 or 4 batters. Gooden throws over, and they just pick Kuntz off first base. Picked him off. Good move by Gooden. Noblet will lead off the second, but the Cats scratch for 4 here in the bottom of the first. They lead 4-0 over Modern Day. We'll take a break. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Matt Wright and the Wildcats lead 4-0 as we head to the top of the second inning. It'll be Cody Wells, the third baseman for the Wildcats, standing in. Gooden and Schreiber to follow here. Wright throws the first pitch of the second as a fastball misses. He walked the guy and struck out 2 in that first inning. Did Matthew. Left him on first base, 1-0. Pushes the next one home. Bottom dropped out of that one, and the count goes to 1-1. Jeffersonville on Wednesday, tomorrow, then Central, and that's it for the week for the Wildcats. The 1-1 offering. And a swing and a miss. 1-2, nobody on, nobody out. Wells steps out, gets back in. 1-2 pitch. Misses high. Two and two. The break even for Matthew Wright. Outside 3-2. Wright staked to a lead here of 4-0. Cats play out in front here tonight. The 3-2 pitch. This one hit on the ground, and Noblet sharply at second, scoops it up, throws on, and one away here in the second inning. Or Ethan Gooden, the pitcher. So Gooden gets in. Modern Day bats here in the top of the second inning. Play him somewhat straight away in the outfield. The first pitch to Gooden, curveball hit on the ground at third, and it's through Wallace into left field. And the Wildcats have their their second hitter of the inning on at first base with one out. Brock Schreiber, the second baseman, will bat here with one down. Runner at first, that's good, and he's going to run for himself here. Throw over. Cats trying to return the favor after one of theirs got picked off first. Pitch. Tied him up, swung on and missed. Oh, and one. The pitch from Matthew. Outside, and it's 1-1. For 4-0, Jasper Wright will throw the 1-1 pitch. It's a strike at the knees. And he works out ahead of this hitter 1-2 after the Gooden single. Hold the runner on. Throw over, back in time. Trevino over there at first. 1-2. Swung on and missed. He goes down. Third strikeout for Wright. Branson will stand in. That misses. Oh, 1. Chopped on the ground past the mound. Brosmer comes over, cut off by Wallace, and he throws it high. First and second for the modern-day Wildcats. Brosmer was coming to get it. Wallace was moving off towards his left. And a good throw probably chops him down at first base, so Ethan Stoltz, the center fielder, will step in. Oh, 1. Bottom dropped out of that. He's down 0-2. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. They'll complete the strikeout. Modern Day gets a couple of guys on, but they do not score. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Jasper leads Modern Day 4-0. We'll head to the bottom of the second right after this. Jasper on top 4-0. It'll be Andrew Noblet, Tyler Atkins, and Ryan Like. 8-9-1. Noblet was at the plate when Kuntz was picked off first. So Noblet stands in to lead things off here in the bottom of the second inning. Gooden on the ropes, obviously, in that first inning, giving up 4 and walking 3 in the process. First pitch is out to Noblet, 1-0. Gooden brings it home. It's a fastball that misses, and it's 2-0. Pitch. Strike at the knees. Two one on the way. That is a strike, and the count squares at 2-2. Branson Stoltz and Blake Hurtis patrol the outfield here at Ruxer Field. Cody Wells, Luke Mayer, Brock Schreiber, and Isaac Mayer the infield. Tyler Sitzman behind the plate. Gooden throws the 2-2 to Noblet. Fastball sails outside, and it's 3-2. Like led off the first with a walk and came around to score. The 3-2 pitch from Gooden to Noblet. Inside, and it's ball 4. I think a short leash for Gooden here in the second from Steve Ricketts. 4 walks, and that brings up Atkins, I should say. Atkins, 394 hitter. No home runs and 10 knocked in that 9 spot, which has been very productive. Third baseman Wells comes in. They throw over, chase Noblet back. They've already picked off 1. Mater Dei bullpen still up and running down the left field line. Again, they throw back over. Throw gets away. Noblet's going to be able to go to second base on the throwing error, and kind of had him leaning a little bit, but couldn't execute the throw over. So Atkins, a man in scoring position here. 4 across in that first inning. Double play out of the equation. Atkins bunting, pulls the bat back and takes it for a ball. Two and 0. Atkins at the plate with a 2-0 count. Gooden, the right-hander, comes to the set and fires it home. Atkins squares the bunt, bunts it right back to the mound. Gooden will have one play. That's to first base. Sacrifice successful, and the runner moves up to third. One away for the leadoff man, Ryan Light. Puts in play somewhere. The Cats will score their 5th run. Ball rifled back over the netting, right behind home plate, and it's 0-1. Shadows creep across Ruxer Field this time of night. Left field, a little bit of a sun porch as well for Branson out there. Like ready, and here comes the 0-1 from Gooden. Fastball high. Braden Giesler on deck for the Cats. Owns one of the 2 Wildcat safeties on the game. Alvin takes a lead down at third. The 1-1 offering has a breaking ball inside and high. Wells off the line and even with the bag at third. 2-1 here to Like. Pops it up, back deep in the left. Going back on it is Branson, and it's up against the wall. Like will drive in Noblet with a stand-up double. 5-0 Jasper. And another walk comes in to score. And Coach Ricketts with a brisk walk to the mound, and that could be the end of the line perhaps for Gooden here. We'll take a break. We'll come back to Alvin C. Ruxer Field with the Cats on top 5-0 right after this. Back to Ruxer Field. New pitcher Ben Taylor on. He'll face Braden Giesler here with 1 out and a base runner at second base. Responsibility of Ethan Gooden, who just exited. So far, Gooden, an inning and a third of 3-hit, 5-run baseball, walked 4, and struck out 1. Giesler singled and scored earlier. Cats with 1 across here in the second, leading 5-0 with 1 away. Giesler waits. Here's the pitch from Taylor. Bounces into the dirt. Like stays put at second base. So they chase Gooden out of the game. As Ben Taylor is on, a right-hander. 1 away, Giesler, left-handed hitter. A .324 batter coming in. Taylor throws it. Giesler fouls it off. First base side near the Wildcat dugout. 2-1. 4 in the first now, 1 here in the second. Cats still out of here in the bottom of the second. Go in behind the runner Like at second base momentarily. Curveball. Giesler waves at it, and it's 2-2. Give him the left and right field lines. Like a lead at second. Hit one off the wall and left earlier. The 2-2 to Braden Giesler. barely missed. Yeah. 3-2. Ball 4. Mater Dei's bench didn't exactly like that one either. First and second here with one out, and Drew Bradley at the plate. He walked and scored earlier. Bradley steadies that bat across the Ruxer field plate a couple of times. Hands cocked back from the right side. Runner takes off towards third. Like is out from here to there. He got gunned down, and the runner on the back end, Giesler, able to go up to second base. So 2 base running mistakes for the Cats here, a pickoff and a caught stealing. That does not go with the use all 3 of your outs philosophy, as Bradley stands in. Big swing and miss. Two one. That is outside. 3-1 the count. Bradley in command of this count with a runner out there at second base, Braden Giesler. 5-0 Jasper. Ben Taylor, the pause and the 3-1 to the Jasper catcher, squibbed off the end of the bat towards second. Schreiber over, throws on to end the inning. Jasper gets 1 here in the second through 2. They lead Mater Dei 5-0. We'll step aside and have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back at the ballpark as we head to the third. Matt Wright gets another run to work with. He and the Cats lead 5-0 here. Mayer, a strikeout victim back in the first to start the game. First pitch is out of the zone, 1-0. He checked his swing. He did not go. Dots the outside corner. One and one. The pitch on the way. Fouled off. It's 1-2. Here's the delivery. Hits sharply to short. Braxton up with it. Comes over the top, and they get their man 1 away. Tyler Sitzman will get in. 1 away here in the top of the third. Matthew Wright looking for win number 4 against no losses. Cats have only dropped 1 game. That was 2 Wrights when Wright started that game but did not figure in the decision. Left with a 3-3 tie after giving up that 3-run homer. The 1-1 pitch squibbed on the ground. Noblet will come and get it at second and throw on for the second out of the inning. A couple of ground outs here in the third. 2 away for Isaac Mayer, the first baseman. Mayer walked earlier. The only free pass that Wright has issued so far. Two 0. Fastball upstairs. Walked him again. And here comes Hurtis with 2 outs.
Number 10, right fielder, Blake Curtis.
Next pitch, hit on the ground towards Brosmer, fields it, shovels onto a covering Noblet to end the inning. Mater Dei gets a base runner, but they leave him out there. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Cats on top 5-0 over Mater Dei. We're back with more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS Sports. Back to Ruxer Field, Ben Taylor on for his first full inning of work as he came in relief of Gooden, who went an inning and a third. Face Will Wallace to lead things off for the Wildcats here. Wallace, Trevino, and Matthew Wright. Fouled off. The 1-1. Blisters in for a strike. Cats have out hit the Wildcats of Mater Dei 3-2 here. Play here in the bottom of the third, 5-0. The kick and the deal from Gooden hit off the end of the bat, foul toward the Wildcat first base dugout. Jeffersonville tomorrow then at Central on Thursday. And they really get going again next week with 2 tough conference games. This one slammed into center field. Going back on it is Stoltz. He won't catch up with it. And Wallace will glide in with a stand-up double to center field. Will Wallace. First hit given up by Taylor. Cats at North next Tuesday, at Castle next Tuesday. North on Thursday, then it's the Hall of Fame Classic. Pretty good field in for that. Cats will play a Friday game and then 2 on that Saturday of next week. Cole Trevino will stand in. He bounced out, driving in a run his last time up. Has a guy in scoring position here in the third. Outside corner for a called strike. He's down on the count 0-1. So they try to bunch up Wallace at second base with the second baseman Schreiber in behind him. Catches the outside corner with a strike, and it is 0-2. Two pitch. Misses outside and low. 1-2. Pause in the pitch, and it's low. 3-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Kind of took something off, and Trevino goes down swinging, one away. Second strikeout for Mater Dei pitching, and Matthew Wright, a strikeout victim back in the first inning, gets in. Still that runner at second base. Curveball catches the corner there. Popped up into the stands, first base side. Secured by a gentleman from Dale. So 0-2. Next pitch. Slammed in the left for a base hit. Wallace will round third. He's going to get the green light. Here comes the throw back in. It's going to be cut, and late, and the Cats lead 6-0 on the RBI single by Matthew Wright. Thomas Hobbick will run at first base for the Wildcats. Still with one gone. Kai Kuntz will stand in with Hobbick the runner at first. In for a strike. That's into the dirt. Gets away from the catcher, Sitzman. Scurrying up the second base is Thomas Hobbick. Check swing by Kuntz. He stayed off of it. 1-1. In there for a strike. Two and two with one gone. Runner at second base. Fouls it off into the glove, a strikeout. So two away for Noblet here. Cats have scored in every inning. Lead 6-0 here. Noblet walked and scored. Swing and a miss. Popped out of play. Oh, 2 with 2 gone. Now it gets back in. Still has a runner out there at second base. 0-2, Taylor out ahead. He comes the high set and rips the 0-2 home. Missed on the outside corner, low below the knees. And it's 1-2. 6-0 Wildcats here in the bottom of the third. Mater Dei still in the field. Taylor checks the runner once and brings it home, and he does not bite, does nobble it, and it's 2-2. The 2-2, and he chased one off the plate, and that's the end of the inning, but the Wildcats get one more run here. They lead Mater Dei 6-0 after 3 complete. We'll take a break, and we'll have more Wildcat baseball right after this. Welcome back to Ruxer Field. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Matthew Wright working on a 2-hitter. Cats lead 6-0 over Mater Dei. Ball hit on the ground to Wallace at third. He boots it, and Wells on at first base via the first Wildcat error of the game. So Gooden will stand in, now in the DH spot. Started on the mound and was the DH, if you will. So a runner at first for Mater Dei. Throw over, back in time. Wright comes home. Gooden takes a fastball at the knees for a called strike. Throw over once again. He got back. Oh, and 1. Wright throws it home. Curveball, bottom dropped out of that one. Does not chase. One-two pitch, and he got him. Wright struck him out.
Second baseman, number 1, Jasper.
5 strikeouts for Wright. Schreiber, a strikeout victim, gets in. Still a runner at first base. Could be 2. Noblet comes and gets it, bobbles it, throws it on to Brosmer, and that's all they'll get. They get the force out at second base. 2 away. Fielder's choice for Schreiber. He's aboard with 2 gone. Or Drake Branson, who singled earlier. Mater Dei's down 6-0 here in the top of the 4th. This one squibbed on the ground right to Trevino. He'll run it to the bag to end the inning. No harm done. Mater Dei off the board here in the 4th. We'll head to the home 4th. Jasper up 6-0 over Mater Dei. We'll step aside and have more right after this. We go to the home 4th. Cats on top 6-0 over Mater Dei here. Tyler Atkins will lead things off. Laid down a nice sacrifice bunt back in the 2nd inning. Cats plated a run back in that 2nd. They have scored in every inning, leading 6-0. Ben Taylor back on, the 2nd Mater Dei hurler of the game, as Gooden left after an inning of a 3rd. He gave up 5 runs, walked 4. That was not good for him. Big swing by Tyler. He misses, and the count evens up at 1-1 to the Wildcat right fielder. Atkins, Like, and Giesler here. 9-1-2 in Terry Gilbert's order. The 1-1 pitch. Ball skied into shallow right. In comes Hurtis. Out goes the second baseman, and it's Schreiber making the catch in shallow right field. One away. So Like stands in, doubled homer run off the wall in left field earlier. Tries to drop down a bunt and fouls it off. Like bunts at third base side, and a good one. Taylor off the mound, throws on to first base, got him. Nice play all around. Good bunt and a good play by Taylor.
Center fielder, number 1, Braden Giesler.
2 away for Giesler. Cats have not gone in order. Giesler slams it foul. Nope. The 1-1. Strike outside corner. The 1-2 delivery. Giesler pops it up, foul territory, third base side, and it's out of play. Skips low to Giesler. Three-two now. Giesler stays alive. Giesler line drive into center field, but it will hang up for the center fielder Stoltz, and he'll make the catch for the third out of the inning. Cats go 3 up, 3 down here in the fourth. We'll head to the fifth. Jasper leads Mater Dei 6-0. We'll come back with more after this. Back to Ruxer Field. We go to the top half of the fifth inning. Ethan Stoltz to lead things off here. 9-1-2 in the order. Ball. In for a strike. 0-1. Fouled away. Oh, 2. Hit on the ground up the middle. Brosmer has it see it trickle in to center field.
The shortstop, number 23.
Third hit of the game. This pitch inside. First and second now by pitch.
Now batting for Modern Day, the catcher, number 11, Tyler Sitzman.
Back 1-0 as they look toward second base. Ball chopped on the ground. Wallace has it take him toward second base. The turn by Andrew, back to first base. Safe. Woo, pretty close there. Up to third goes Stoltz. Mayer cut down at first. One away.
Courtesy runner at first base, number 4, Braden Caldemeyer.
Caldemeyer runs at first.
Now batting for Modern Day, the first baseman, number 12, Isaac Mayer.
Isaac Mayer. Sitzman gets in. Throw over. Would have had him, but the throw was high back over there. This one back to right, pops out of his glove, goes to Braxton, and that's all they'll get, and the run comes in to score, and it's 6-1. So, ball just popping out of gloves left and right.
Right fielder, number 10, Blake Curtis.
Two away. This one hit on the ground to Braxton. He'll take it himself to end the inning. Modern Day pushes one across. It's 6-1. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. Jasper on top. We're back after this. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Cats are leading 6-1. Modern Day got a run. It's Drew Bradley leading things off here. Pitch is low. Next delivery, pitch outside. Off the end of the bat. Three and two now to Drew. Ball four. The leadoff man is on here for the Cats here in the fifth. First walk given up by Taylor. 6-4 Modern Day pitching. Lucas Tim back to run at first.
Number
This one fouled away. Wallace a double. Run scored, also walked and scored. 0-1. Outside. Oh, called strike. 1-1. One, two, low. Little check swing to third. Wells up with it on to second for one. Relay back to first, not in time. So Tim cut down, one away. Wallace on a fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Trevino.
First baseman, number 18, Cole Trevino.
One and 0. Runner at first. The 2-0. Fouled away. Two and one here to Cole Trevino. Cats lead 6-1. Here's the pitch. Big swing, and Trevino comes up empty, and the count is 2-2. Runner at first, the 2-2. Barely missed inside with a breaking ball. This one lined into right center field, and making a diving stab is Stoles, and he makes a great catch in the power alley in right center field.
The pitcher, number 24, Matthew Wright.
Matthew Wright will get in with two away. This one shot into shallow right, and it will dump in for a base hit. And Wallace rounds second base, and once again the Wildcats cut down on the bases once again, making the third out at third base. We'll head to the top of the sixth. 6-1 Cats. We're back with more after this. Back to Ruxer Field. We head to the sixth. Matthew Wright with 3-hit baseball going right here. And the pitch is inside 1-0 as Wells gets in here. Next pitch. All shot foul out of play. Is out of the zone. 3-1 now. Ball 4, so he walks the leadoff man. And here comes Gooden, the designated hitter. Cats lead 6-1 here. Pitch low, or throw over to first base low. Back in time is the base runner. Two and two now to Gooden. Swung on and missed, got him. So Wright gets the strikeout, his sixth, and Schreiber will stand in. He struck out and bounced into a fielder's choice. Throw back over. Six-1 Jasper, top of the sixth. Cats looking for another SIAC win. They've dropped just one. That was the loss to Wrights last Tuesday, the 1-0. Blistering fastball outside corner for a strike, and it is 1-1. Cats on the road at Jeff tomorrow. It's always a battle. They're really good most years. A lot of talented players. The 1-1 high fastball. Central then on Thursday. That will be really good too. Out on Central, or out on First Avenue at Central. Trevino holds against the runner at first. The 2-1 from Matthew Wright on the way. check swing into the net with a foul ball, and it's 2-2. Pitch on the way. Popped up, shallow center. In comes Geisler with one away, and he'll grab it with two hands for the second out of the inning. So they get the fly ball out, and here comes Drake Branson, the left fielder.
Left fielder, number 9. Correction. Pinch hitter, number 13, Luke Lannert.
Lannert will hit now. Lannert will be in to do the hitting. Big swing and a miss by Lannert. 2 away, runner at first. The 0-1 swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Once again, the 0-2 right will bring it home to Lannert. Slash foul, third base side. Modern Day's bullpen is up and running. Ball low. 1-2. Runner at first, 1-2 the count, right? Gets the sign and the stretch pitch. Once again, fouled away. Supply of baseballs coming out. The 1-2 pitch, runner at first. Right along look, brings it home. Fouled off once again. The 1-2 delivery. Popped up a mile high out the second. Andrew Noblet will wait for it to come down to end the inning. Modern Day doesn't score here in the top of the 6th. We'll head to the home 6. Cats on top 6-1 over the Wildcats of Modern Day. We're back with more after this. Kai Kuntz leads things off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Cats lead 6-1. Big swing and a miss. Kuntz 1 for 2 in the game. Kuntz pops this one into right center field. Right fielder Hurtis goes over and makes the grab, one gone.
Second baseman, number 10, Andrew Noblet.
So Andrew Noblet will stand in. Noblet waits. This one popped up in the infield. Schreiber, the second baseman, makes the call and the catch. 2 away for Atkins.
Right fielder, number 8, Tyler
1-1. Outside. Three one. Catches the outside corner. Three two. Bounces into the dirt, and that'll turn the lineup back over to the top in Ryan Like. Seventh walk given up by Mater Dei pitching. Like comes in. He has a sacrifice bunt, a double, and a walk and a run scored. Runner at first base with 2 gone. Cats lead by 5. They throw over and keep him close. Due up for Mater Dei, 9-1-2. See if Wright goes the complete game route, but they've got a man up in the pen. Low to Like. Snap throw down to first base, back in time. Two 0. Three and 1 to Ryan. Fouled back, 3 and 2 now. Runner at first. Atkins a short lead. The payoff pitch, runner on the way. This one hit off the end of the bat back of the mound. Taylor will step and throw. And that'll end the inning. Wildcats kept off the board. They had not scored since the third. They'll try to nail it down here in the top of the 7th. 6-1, they lead over Mater Dei. We're back with more after this. To Ruxer Field, we head to the top of the 7th. Matthew Wright trying to close it down. Stoltz, a 9-hole hitter. Wright again looking for win number 4. Strike at the knees. One delivery. Inside corner for a strike. Kick in the deal. And ball gets into the dirt. Bradley will complete the strikeout. Strikeout number 7 for Matthew. So Mayer back at the top. He struck out to begin the ball game tonight. Cats lead 6-1. Wright trying to get the complete game victory. Save that pitching for tomorrow and Thursday. At Jeff tomorrow, then on the road again. It's Central on Thursday, the 0-1 here. Wright peeks in and will fire it home. Low. Chopped up over the mound. Brosmer will come and get it. Nice play, but threw the ball low. And the ball gets away from first baseman, but Bradley there to back it up, and the guy gets back. Throwing error puts the runner at first with one out. Tyler Sitzman will get in. Oh, 1. Hit on the ground to Brosmer, could be 2. On to Andrew for 1. The relay back to first base. 2 for the price of 1, and that's a game winner for the Wildcats. They ended on the 6-4-3 twin killing. Wildcats over Mater Dei tonight, 6-1 to push their mark to 13-1, and winners of 4 straight. Cats go to 4-1 on the year in the SIAC. Matthew Wright, a complete game win here this evening. Cats go to Jeff tomorrow. We'll have it for you at 10 right here on 18 WJTS. Cats win at 6-1 over Mater Dei. For Jeremy Marcos, I'm Kurt Guxel saying good night from Alvin C. Ruxer.